Good day, you beautiful people. Welcome back. Playing some more Oxygen Not Included on this shitty base. I have been playing a whole heap of Oxygen Not Included lately. I have multiple save files that I'm actually playing through when I'm not recording this. And they are all way less cycles and way more advanced than what this is. This is actually like really pathetic. Which I knew was going to happen considering that I hadn't played in a bunch. I started playing this when it first came out and then hadn't played it in a whole bunch. So there was a lot that I didn't really know when I came into it. And the biggest thing was that being completely surrounded by germs was not really that big of an issue back then. Like, it wasn't really a thing. Actually, this is not really that bad. The majority of the saves that I have at the moment are like completely surrounded bar like one little exit base. So I accidentally deleted the audio and footage from the last video that I actually recorded. So that's shit. So I don't know if you saw that I actually replaced all of the insulated tiles that I had here because I'm stupid and I forgot that if I insulate all this, it'll keep the heat inside, which is not what I want. I want the cold to come through because I want all this air that's coming through here to be super cold. It's like 3 degrees Celsius, like 3 to 5 degrees Celsius, and this is going to cool our base down heaps. You need water, that's fine. So the other things that I did, I'm not positive what I've showed you since the last episode. So we have these wheeze boards here. We have a storage compactor that is being filled with liquefiable ice and snow, so that it releases cold water into here. Probably actually should have put it over here so it's near where the water comes in, but who cares? So we've kind of got getting that heat under control a little bit there. I'm at the point now where I want to, after having all these playthroughs on other save files, what I want to do is actually get out and about. And the other thing that I want to do is, which I've actually done just before I started recording, is switched over from producing mush bars to lice loaf bars. Because we're getting a good amount of lice loaf out if we go to edible and we get rid of that. So we have a lot of meal lice. And lice loaf is going to give them more kilocalories than what the actual meal lice will, because the lice loaf gives you 1,700 kilocalories for every 1,200 kilocalories worth of meal lice that you put in. And the main reason is that we're not using dirt anymore, because we're going to come to a point where we start to run out of dirt. Because dirt's a bit of a nuisance, because once you farm up dirt, you need to set up situations where you're boiling different materials into dirt, which I don't really want to have to do. So that was what we did last time. We set up the coal generators down here, which are not being looked after at all. So there's probably not much power at all right now. Our algae deoxidizers are working, so we do have power. This guy's still there. We need to, what I want to do is I want to actually get some storage down here, and then when nothing is going on, these guys can, there'll be some igneous rock down here. These guys can come and fill it with coal so that it's always got coal right there. And eventually what I'll do is I'll actually, I'm actually going to extend this up and try to get some automation in here with the shipping stuff and things, and get an auto sweeper so that I can just suck coal straight out and chuck it in there, which would be nice. This would be nice. So we kind of have power issues. I just want to check my priorities real quick and make sure that we'll put our toilets and such on to 8s. Food is on an 8, which is fine. Actually, I think we should get away with having it on 7. I wouldn't actually mind getting someone else to come in We got this running over here. How's the power sort of going over here? Is this filling up on its own? Yes. How are we doing on the hydrogen? We're not getting much hydrogen out of that, but it is keeping it running. And it is filling up the battery. So that's kind of cool. Which should be fine for a little while. So this should be, hopefully, cooling down the base. So eventually we should see a situation where in this area, this area, this area should start radiating out more towards the green end. This will cool off this section. This section's pretty shit. I might need to insulate over here, so I might actually do that. And we'll just chuck down some abyssalite. Yeah, and we'll just chuck it across here. That'll be fine. So, I want to get some more duplicates. I want to start moving out, because the issue they have is going to be water. First up, my major issue is going to be water. Which we kind of have... Oh no, actually, my first problem is going to be algae still. So, let's get a bunch of algae dug up, which I forget where I saw it last. I think I was going to go out into this. This is a lot of hydrogen. And there's some chlorine, which is not good. Do I want to go through here, or do I want to just go up here? Or, no. There's probably going to be some algae up in here. I just don't remember what I've seen lately. There is all this, which would probably be a bit safer for me to get. I have not checked germs in a bit. So if we could dodge this and come up and get this. So let's do that exactly. So from here, let's come up to about there. And then from here, we'll come up somewhere around there. And we'll dig this out. That's just hydrogen, so that's not really an issue. We can dig all this out, and then I can dig through here and come up and get all this as well. Why am I pausing it? So we'll speed up a little bit. Get these guys working on that. That is made out of igneous rock, which we should still have some through here. That is igneous. So they should be able to pick that up on their way. Nah, it's cool, bro. Just sleep there, eh? Weirdo. My main issue is that this just keeps running. So this is going to be consumable ore coal. We're going to put it on a priority 7. Just because that's where I'm going to use all my coal. So there's no point having it over here. So consumable ore, get rid of coal from there. Let's just make sure that all the eggs are being kept. Because we're going to copy this over, so we might as well check it now. Refined metal and seeds, fine. Right, and one other thing that I want to do is I want to set up a really good compost section, which we might just do here. And then I need to set up eventually, which I'm thinking I might do right here, is to make a... We don't have it yet. Oh, it wouldn't even be in there if it was. To make an exosuit checkpoint. So we need to get an exosuit forged, so I need to get this going again. So let's get copper, get it going again. Just chuck it onto a 7. So the power's running, the air is pumping. This is kind of keeping itself going. Someone's coming over every now and then to keep it going. What else? What else? So these are going to consume a bunch of dirt. We have 62 tons. So that's going to keep these going for quite a while. So once this stuff gets done, what I want to do is extend this up here and get more rooms. Everything has been replaced over to the good wiring, which is nice. Except for this, but this circuit should be okay. I don't think we're going to run into an issue anytime soon. The other thing I could do is go and get all these Weezewarts eventually. And then start making my way down here to start getting some oil, because this is going to be the dope way of getting power. So we'll dig that out as well. This is polluted ice. So we'll dig him down here. And we'll make a ladder. And we can go and check what this is. This is probably going to be a brainy thing stuff, which would be nice. And I should actually come and get this all mopped up if I can. Is there too much? No, there isn't. Let's set it as. Let's get this done. Attaboy. There's just so much water in there, it's not funny. I think that was just coming in as well. That should sort that issue out. See, like this here it's okay. It's staying cold in there. It's fine. What did I have this airlock down here for? I don't remember why was that an accident? Okay. So, some more algae here and here. These guys have... Oh, we've actually got algae right here. Oh, hang on. No, it's fine. That is chlorine. So there's no germs through. I don't want to unleash that chlorine, because chlorine bad. So let's dig that out. Let's dig that out. That'll be fine for now. And then I'll just periodically dig down. They can keep going up on that. Jobs are mastered. We have lots of food, so let's look at jobs. Our gopher has leveled up. We are going to need to get someone into exosuit engineer, so I'll just put him straight through to gopher. And then what I'll do... Oh, actually... yeah, no, I'll just put him straight through to gopher. And then this guy can stay there. Everyone looks good. I want to get another cook at some stage. And I also want to get another digger or two diggers and another builder at some stage as well. Just so that when I have to go out into these sections where there's very little room to breathe, stuff can get done a lot quicker. So let's have a look at what we've got right now. We have a flatulent construction digger, but he's germ resistant as well. This guy's trash. He has +2 to learning, so he's going to learn stuff quicker, but he's a mouth breather, and he has no stats. This guy is a very good cook. We could actually keep him as a cook. Oh, and one thing I've just noticed is our stress levels are getting a little bit mental on Ham. Ham's always a little bit stressed, just FYI. He is a senior architect, and he has diarrhea. And he's hot and all sorts of stuff. So his stress is going up 35% per cycle, 20% because he has popped eardrums. So that's the main thing that needs to be sorted out. So that's, I think, when you're in a high pressure area, or is it the heat? I think it's the high pressure area. So how are you in a high pressure area right now? Oh yeah, it's like 3 kilos. It should sort itself out once we dig more and more through there. Running low on power, which means that the oxygen's going to slow down, but that'll be fine. Because they have started filling this. There's already 2 tons in there. This is already building up. So what I need to do is also Let's chuck this on a 6 and dig that out. Get that water to booger off. And just in case while he's down there, we'll chuck ladders there because I don't want him getting stuck down there. So yeah, we're working towards getting stuff and things which we can now do, which is the exosuit forge. It's not really going to matter because we don't have an exosuit engineer just yet, so we don't have to get that going right now. Things. So I want to keep, I think I've sorted out my dirt situation for now. I shouldn't run out of dirt anytime soon. We need to get algae. I need to sort out some coal as well on the way, which makes me think that I want to set up a pretty tall ranch area, say 9 wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So like from here across to here, to get some more coal that way. And then maybe we could eventually set up an auto sweeper with a conveyor belt that comes down. No, he's fine. Yep, that's not going to work because there's too much water. It just keeps coming in. Just keeps on coming in. It'll be fine once we get most of this water out of here. I'm just thinking, is there like snow on the floor, ice on the floor? I think that should be the majority of it melted. This is not going to work because it's flooded. So that needs to get done ASAP. So let's speed up a little bit and dig that out even more. That sorted it. I need this swept up, guys. That's not the button I meant to press. I need this mopped up, rather. I know it's cold and stuff, and you're wet and icky, but thank you guys. Love your face. You're wonderful and amazing. Alright, get some coal in there, please, while you're there. Come on. Yeah, that's it. Good boy. Wow, is that really all you can pick up is 40 kilos? Oh, then you did 240. Why did you pick 40 kilos up the first time and then pick up 240 kilos? That just doesn't really make sense. So we'll get that lot done now. And then that lot. You got hypothermia, everybody. Actually, let's... Let's just cancel that and make sure it gets that other bit done. This is going well. Okay. That'll give us a good amount of algae because we are stupidly low. We do have more down here, but I think there was germs. Yeah, but I'm not really fussed about that. There is this lot that I wanted to get. There's more down here. So my dream is to get these exosuits done so that these guys can come over here and then set up a section over here where I can dig out all of this algae and slime and set up a bunch of algae distillers, which are going to produce polluted water as well, and then pump the polluted water up and through a water sieve to clean it out. Oh, that's nice. Alright, now if this area here could just calm its tits a little bit, that'd be great. I want to get these beds done, but I don't want to do that until I've got this guy up here into this. Another coal biome. So what we'll do as well is dig that out. And then go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, that's not how it's done. Yeah, then you can jump up on there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that'd be able to get digged out as well. Dug out, I said. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the rest of it can get done too. So yeah, this started off in a very, very bad way. I mean, as far as decor goes and stress, we've done okay. Everyone is kind of getting a little bit stressed. And we do only have the one massage table, which I should check the settings on. Yeah, that'll do. It's on public. We've got good toilets. Everything's okay for now. Like, we're not doing bad. I have a lot of hydrogen and shit everywhere. See, I started off way too early trying to get things like, you know, like farms set up that were just dumb. I know they were dumb. That's fine. That's 2, that's 3, that's 4. Get that dug out. What is in here? Vacuum. So we can dig that. And we can go across there as well. And we can go across there as well. And we can dig all that out. And all that out. So there's a lot of coal. There's a lot of coal. How we doing up here, buddy? Slow progress, but progress nonetheless. You can dig that out for me, please. Thanks. Appreciate ya. So, edible. How are we doing on lice loaf? 40,000 lice loaves. Muckroot, mush bars, meat. We have 4.5 kilos of meat. So what was, sorry, I forgot. We were doing this guy as a cook. So my next project, you could say, is to move things and organize heat. Okay, so I don't like having my science tables here, but eventually when we've finished, we can move these anyway. We are a long way from that. Not really, actually. Wow, we'll have that done, so that'll sort that out. We can piss that off. Once we piss that off, we can extend this med bay out a little bit. We can extend this room out a little bit. So that'll give us our stress relief room, which we'll be able to get an extra... We could potentially get an extra... No, just one bed in there. We'll be able to get another couple of med bay slots in there. And then we can have another 8 duplicates. At the moment, I think we could handle 8 with the food that we've got, especially if I was to extend the cooking section. But I don't really want to do that right now. I might actually, once I get this stuff moved, might actually make this a stress relief room, and then move the kitchen down to here, so it's right next to the pitcher pump. And then we could have a microbe musher, a fridge, and a microbe musher, and then maybe another fridge, and have this as a small mess hall. Or actually build 2 sets of rooms up here, delete this, make this a mess hall. So everything's cooling down. It's pretty good cooling down. Lovely. So this is working fine. I should have made like a really good compact one, but I just wanted to keep it simple. For now, there's a really good compact design that Cryptic Wolf did, where you have your one oxidizer, you have a gas pump down here for the oxygen, and then you have like a door so that the helium comes up and over, and there's a gas pump down here with a sensor and this has a sensor, so they both only work when there is actually the correct element there, which is lovely design. Pretty simple, but simplicity is most of the time best. Alright, so I want to get these guys analyzed at some point, but my scientist is just going to go stupid insane with that. It's not a very good idea right now. So this is filled up nicely. There's 4 kilos in there. What do we got for liquefiables in here? You have 2.5 tons of ice at -7. That won't take you long to heat up, because the water around you is 42 degrees. 6.9 degrees. 6.8, yeah, that'd be cool. So, actually, ice. Can I look up ice? Elements? Solids? So much shit. Melting point, -0.6. So, a little ways off. Alright, so I don't want to interrupt this guy while he's working on that. So we had that going. We've got this done. Can you not get up there? You can get up there. And then we'll get you... dig that one out as well. Can you not, mate? Take that out. And that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'd be able to get all that done. Get a bunch of iron as well. Did I turn this back on? I did. We have 750 kilos. So there's not much point me building. There's not really much point me building this right now. But it is going to be very, very helpful. Because then what I could do is lock off a door here and open this up, send them through this way through an through a whatchamacallit, exosuit checkpoint, so they're not allowed to pass it unless they get into an exosuit, which also means that we need to be able to pump power and oxygen in, but I don't think the oxygen will be a problem. It's working very well. Not getting much hydrogen in there because the hydrogen is yeah, just tiny little bits. But the problem is that we're using a lot of water, so the next thing we need to do really is get water. So we have polluted water there that we can pump. We're not going to pump this polluted water because it's full of germs, but this polluted water we can take from, which actually we could get into easily because we can just come up from here and then just build a ladder over and down and pump that water out. There's just not that much there, so it's a lot of effort for very little gain. I mean, I could put like a space heater in here and try to melt everything down. We do have this and this, but they're not really performing too well, these guys. They will eventually. 337 seconds every 653 seconds. So like what, 5 minutes every 10 minutes? 128 seconds every 400 seconds. So that's not as good, but she's got water in it. Our best bet is to clean polluted water though. So like we need, there we go. That is better. No germs to worry about, even just getting our pump in there. That's probably, so what's that, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, about 25, 30 tons at least of water. So that is something that I could get set up quite easily. Pump, make sure we're not using gold. Chuck that like right there. Ladder. Put the germ overlay back on again. Yep, that's fine. Ladder. Even though they can jump up there, I don't care. And then just dig that out. Base ladder. And dig that out as well. Is this a... Yeah, that's very hot, this light. And then we'll just need to get plumbing from that. Actually, we'll just stop it here so they get all the rest of it done first. Because then we need to plumb all the way down to here, which is a lot. Like, not gonna lie, that's a lot. But there should be like igneous rock everywhere around here for me to use. So this would be so much better if... Oh, he's actually got a pocket of polluted oxygen he can breathe from over here. You can survive breathing in polluted oxygen, it's just you need to make sure that there's no germs. Power's going. Oxygen's pumping. See, the issue I have with pumping this oxygen right now is I might go and turn it off because I don't need it too much. I think this should chill out. It has a bunch. Like, this was all red over here and I was getting really, really worried. So I might calm that down a bit. Might go and chuck a wheezewort like over here. And we might just disable this. So let's disable, and disable. Don't care if this keeps running, it's fine. Actually, we could just keep this running and use that power instead of wasting it. So we'll let that keep going. Oh. Yeah, and let's disable this as well. Because there's not much in here, it will build up, however. And then that'll mean that this will build up with hydrogen. So then this will stop pumping. Eventually we can come over and turn these electrolyzers off. So there it goes. That'll fill up. Or is it just being wasted right now? No, it's filling up. 13.8. No, it's not. Is it? No. Is that just being wasted? No, it's not. It's backing up. Alright, sweet. So that's backing up. Once that's backed up, we'll turn this off for a little bit. Because, like I said, I'm going to have exosuits set up, so I'll need that oxygen to pump over. And we don't really need the oxygen over here. The base is doing fine. Eventually, I'll have to chuck a carbon skimmer setup over here. I mean, I could really chuck one in over here and suck that out as well, but I'm not going to. So screw it, let's just, yep, that's gone, power's gone, no more power, so these won't run. That's disabled, don't even need to worry about it, it's fine. So there's a bunch of oxygen still in there. There is none in the pipe because the gas pump is not working, so that's cool. Alright, that's done. How we doing over here, guys? You getting there? You getting there? We were over here because we were getting ye old algae. So let's get rid of that lot. As well. Can't see shit. Can't see anything. Should be able to get all that. That should be fine. So that should give us a bunch of algae. Alright, we're back up to 3 ton. That should give us about 4-ish, 5 tons, but we'll probably use a lot of it as well. In the meantime, we are only running 2. Wait, are we only using that 1? No, we got 2. That's at max gas pressure, so we're at a good point right now. Yes, it is going to push down, but this is going to get to the point where it can't push down any further, so it'll be fine. We've got... Oh, there it goes. It's right in time to see that ice disappear from here and come into there. I mean, it's not going to make a huge difference, but, you know. Alright, so I think we're doing pretty good. I'm going to let these guys finish doing all this jazz, and then they'll build that. Then I think we'll come back and we will extend the base up and get some more peeps in, because it's about time we ramped up the production. Cracking on around here. And then hopefully not too far in the future we can get this guy over to the exosuit engineer, which would be nice. Everyone else, apprentice builder, you can go to there, May. Get that done a little bit quicker. And get a second cook in. Yeah, so I think what we'll do is I'll get this set up. This guy will finish all this off. I'll get this to build and suck some more water in. And we'll just set up like a water sieve here. So as it comes in, even though a lot of it's going to be clean water, we'll just set it up so that, because the clean water is going to be coming from here. We'll just set it up so that it all goes through this sieve anyway. Because I am going to be using this line to pump out polluted water from all sorts of places to fill up our stocks. And during the next episode, we'll extend our base up. What's the temperature like over here? Very hot. So we'll extend our base up. What I might do is extend up like 2 levels, maybe chuck some farmage over this side. No, we'll just chuck more farms up here. So we'll chuck another couple of levels of farm in. Depending on how we're doing on food once these new guys come in. And yeah, it'll be great. So that'll do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. We didn't get much done, but we'll start cracking into it. Once I'm just worried about this water. Once I get some more water pumping in here, and I get this guy up to a stage where he can sort out exosuits, then we will start venturing out. So we'll get that exosuit stuff set up. We'll get the base moved next episode and work towards getting the exosuit section set up, and then we can send guys down here. Oh, this is open, so we could come in and rummage this and see what's in there. Or we could have just like literally walked over. That would have been great. Oh, there is one. Sweet, a neural vacillator. This vacillator. I don't want my neurals vacillated. And then we'll come down and we'll start getting some oil. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Smash the like button, comment stuff and things. Don't actually like go to the comment section and write stuff and things, but say stuff. And subscribe if you're not already. With that said, thank you so much for watching. I love your face, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.